Welcome everybody to the Breathwork class. I don't have a fancy name for it this time. Welcome everybody who is watching the recording. Glad to have you guys here. Excited to be back teaching breathwork. Really excited to get the ball moving again with the breathwork coaching and really share this gift and knowledge that I have with you guys. So let's get right into it. First, what we're going to do today is we're going to get into some of the basics. So there is a lot of advanced stuff that I teach as far as the breathwork goes, stuff that I've still been doing even though I haven't been posting. We're not going to get into anything super crazy today because I know some of you might be coming in here without any experience and not knowing what some of the terms are and things like that. So we're going to start off with stuff that everybody can do, but even those of you who have been doing breathwork a long time will definitely still appreciate the session that we're about to do. The foundational stuff is the best stuff. This is stuff that even though I've been doing this for like 5 years at this point, I still do this stuff and still get the same, benefit that I always did from it. So let's go over it. Everybody with me? Everybody good? If I could ask that everybody turns on their cameras, those of you who still haven't, I really would love for you guys to turn on your cameras so I can see you guys, so I know that we're here instead of talking to a bunch of names. It's a lot more fun for everybody involved, so I can gauge, whether or not you guys are with me, and especially when we do the breath work, so I can see how you guys are doing, if you're struggling, if I can push you guys harder, if I need to dial back and go a little easier. It really helps me if you guys all have your fucking cameras on. So turn your fucking cameras on, please. All right. So let's get into the information. Oh, there they are. How you doing? They are here. So the first thing I want to talk about is the locks. So no matter what we're going to do, these locks are muscular contractions, things that I want you guys to do with your body every time that you're holding your breath. And when you hold your breath, there's two different types of holds, essentially. There's the top and the bottom. Whenever I say hold at the top, I'm referring to when you fill up your lungs with air, your lungs are totally full breath in, that's the top. And at the bottom is the opposite. You empty your lungs, all the air is out of your lungs, that is the bottom. So throughout this session, if I say hold at the top, hold at the bottom, you know what I mean now. The locks, there are really 5 of them. I'm going to teach you guys 4 of them today because the 5th one kind of takes some time to learn. I'll mention the 5th one so that those of you who can do it or want to try to do it, you can by all means, but don't feel like you're not doing the session right if you can't do that 5th one. The 4 locks are root, tongue, throat, eyes. And the 5th one is abs. First, we have the root. This is an activation of the pelvic floor, essentially. You're doing like a Kegel. So in other words, you clench your asshole. When you are holding your breath, you're going to like clench up like you're peeing and you're stopping it in the middle of a pee. Like you're not done peeing, you're still in the middle of peeing, but you're like trying to stop it. Like somebody just walked in the bathroom and you gotta like stop it and clench it. You're doing that. And it's kind of like you're holding in a shit and stopping your pee at the same time. It's like all those muscles are clenched at the same time. And this, puts pressure on the bottom of your spine and helps to block the energy from going down out your spine at the bottom. So it allows the energy to kind of circulate. What we're doing is we're closing the loop so the energy can come up and down your spine without leaking through the top or the bottom and not being blocked along the way. So the root, anybody have questions about the root lock, or are we all good about the root lock? Give me a thumbs up or one of these or something, we're good. Okay, cool. For the rest of you who still don't have your cameras on, I appreciate if you put them on. Okay, so next we have the throat lock. So the throat lock is designed to keep your neck and spine straight. So what you're doing is you're going to tuck your chin, but you want it to be tucked like back and then down. So it's not just this, like you're not pulling your head forward, it's back and down. So that the back of your neck, the back of your spine is straight and stretched and unobstructed. So this, you don't want the kink, you want it to be this. So from the side, it's like, chin comes back and then down. So you should still be able to look straight forward ahead, even though your chin is tucked. So you shouldn't be like facing down. You should be able to still look forward ahead. That's how you know you're doing it right. And don't overthink it. It's not like, am I doing it right? Like if you bring it back and you tuck it and you can still look forward, you're doing it right. It's all good. Like try to give yourself almost like a double chin, but like flex the muscles so that you don't just have like a hanging double chin. Everybody good on that one? Any questions? Good. Okay, beautiful. Next, we have the tongue lock. So the tongue lock is a suctioning of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. You'll notice right behind your teeth, the roof of your mouth is hard, right? You have your hard palate, and then if you reach further back into the roof of your mouth, it gets softer. And you'll notice that there's like a ridge, right? Separating the hard part behind your teeth and then the soft part for the rest of the top of your mouth. And it's shaped just like your tongue. It's almost like your tongue is supposed to go there because it is. So you want to suction your tongue right in that ridge where the edge of your tongue should fit like right in that curved section on the roof of your mouth. And you should be able to keep it suctioned whether you open your mouth or keep it closed. You should see the little thingy on the bottom of your tongue fully stretched out. It should be a suctioning. So it's not just touching the top. So like Reggie, you want to make sure that you're really pressing like your whole tongue against the top and almost like sucking in with your mouth to like suction it. So like if you were to go and like do that click, you can't do the click without the suction. So it's like do the click without the click. That's the idea. Everybody okay with this? Anybody need a little extra help with this? Reggie, you got it? You feel like you're all right with it? Okay, cool. Let's continue. Next point I want to make, nose breathing only. As soon as we start this breath work, I do not want you to open your fucking mouth, not even once. Don't take your tongue off the roof of your mouth, not even once. The whole time, tongue on the roof of your mouth, nasal breathing only. Your mouth is only for eating, singing, and talking. If you are not doing one of those three things, your mouth should be fucking shut. And that's all the time. That includes sleeping. That includes whatever else you do in your life. Your mouth should be fucking closed. Next, we are going to do the postures and positions. What I want you guys to do is I want you to be at the edge of your seat. So if you're sitting in a chair, even something like this, or if you're on a couch, or if you're any kind of surface that you're sitting on, you don't want to be like all the way back in the chair, like chilling like this. You want to be like up in your chair, seated at the edge, so that the edge is right on like your gooch, essentially. Your gooch is on a hard surface or a surface that is supporting it. This is going to make it easier and kind of use it as a cue to make the root flexing stronger. It's almost like flex the part that the chair is touching, right? And by your gooch, I mean like your perineum, like that part between your privates and your butthole, like that, you know, the coffee table underneath. Right there. That should be touching the surface that you're sitting on. Next, for the inhales and exhales, right, for your postures. As you inhale, you want your shoulders, I'll back up a little bit so you guys can see. You want your shoulders to come back and kind of open up your chest, shoulders back, chest out, and you want to really let your belly expand and come out. And then if you have your hands on your legs, you guys can't see with the camera, the desk doesn't go any lower, so I can't make it any lower for you guys, unfortunately. But as you inhale, you want to kind of like bring your hands up your legs so that they're like right at your waist here. So your elbows go back, your shoulders go back. It makes it feel a little more natural to do the whole movement. And then as you, it's kind of like a cat-cow type deal. So then on the exhale, you're going to come forward, shoulders come forward, back rounds, and the diaphragm will come in and the stomach will come in. So as you exhale, that's what you want to do. I'll back up even so you guys can see a little better, I guess. So inhale looks like this. Exhale looks like this. And again, don't overthink it. Just really allow the diaphragm to do its thing. And what I mean by that is all of the movement that we're doing is just here to support the belly movement. So as you inhale, you want it to fill up. And as you exhale, you want to empty it out. Commonly, people even learn that it's the opposite. So you want to make sure that as you're inhaling, you're not sucking in as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you don't want to like release and let it go. You want to be conscious of the fact that your belly should expand as you inhale. Your lungs are filling up like balloons, filling up and expanding out, and then closing up, emptying out, and contracting. Now, the muscle that you actually use, which is your diaphragm, is the pushing out. So you don't actually use your diaphragm to exhale. You use your diaphragm to inhale, to pull it open, which brings the air in. And then when you relax the diaphragm, the lungs deflate on their own, especially as you use the body to support that movement. So even when we do the fifth lock, which is the Uddiyana Bandha, which I forgot to mention, that's the stomach vacuum. So when you do this, you actually use the muscles of the rib cage to pull out, and then it just lets the diaphragm go in. You're not actually using the diaphragm muscle to pull in and do the vacuum. It's not really how it works. When you use these muscles to expand the rib cage, the diaphragm will just go in on its own and relax. So it looks like, notice the ribs. It's really the anterior serratus muscle that pulls outward. Any questions on any of that? Okay, Curtis, I see you. Any questions? Everybody good?
I've always thought this was a suction. It's actually your rib cage is opening up. That's true. Yeah.
Yep. It's like you're stretching all this out here and then it has nowhere else to go but in.
Right.
Hopefully a lot of you guys didn't eat a lot before this, but it's okay if you did. Realistically, you just won't be able to get as deep of an exhale and really empty your lungs as much as you otherwise would because it's kind of in the way. But in general, when you practice this stuff at home, it's best to do it, not right after a meal. You don't have to like fast the whole day or, like fast for a week in order to do it. Although it's a great way to learn the stomach vacuum. And if you do have some blockages in there where it's like, even after you're practicing for a long time, you still can't get it, feels like there's something in the way, something like an enema or something like a fast for a couple days could get things moving enough to really get you unblocked so that you can do it. For me personally, the first time I ever did it, I couldn't do it for a long time. I was training it for a long time. I was almost already learning the rolling, but I couldn't really get the suction in for the vacuum. I did my first enema and it was like, boom. I was like, oh shit, now I can do it. So take that as you will. Do with that information whatever you please. One thing is your eyes. So ideally, you don't want lights in your face. Like the darkness is better. Your eyes shouldn't really detect a lot of light because it'll get in the way. I used to say the external light blinds you from the internal light, and I still believe that firmly. And that's still, you'll notice it for yourself when you do these sessions differently with either light in your eyes or not light in your eyes. But even if your eyes are closed and there's still lights on in your face, you'll get way better visuals if you put something over your eyes that are dark. So something like a sleep mask, like eye covers that you wear to sleep, which I recommend getting anyway if you don't have them because they're a game changer for your sleep, but get them for your breath work too. You could also have like a beanie that you pull down over your eyes. So Adrian, like that hat that you're wearing, you can just, pull it down a little bit over your eyes. Same for you, Reg. You could just like flap that down and just put it right over your eyes while you're going. Otherwise, you can turn off the lights. For me, during these guided sessions, I like to be able to see you guys because it gives me the ability to gauge where you're at. If you guys are really struggling, if you guys like aren't being challenged at all, I can like modify the intensity of the session based on what I see from you guys. So when you do these alone, you can do them in the dark. But when we do guided sessions together, if you have eye covers or something to cover your eyes, that's ideal. So then I can still see you, but your eyes aren't detecting light. And when your skin takes the light on, it's not the same as your eyes. Realistically, it really only matters for your eyes for you to get the visuals and the experience from the session. Everybody good? Everybody with me? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Are we ready to go? For the people with your cameras off, you want to say something in the chat like, I'm good, let's fucking get it.
Good, bro.
Word. Fucking do it. So now let's get into the actual breath work. This is the fun part. The one that we're going to do first, I call this 3-6-9 breathing. We're only going to do the threes part of it. The 6 and the 9 are a little tougher, a little less fun in the beginning. The threes, even in my opinion, now are still the most fun. I use the 6s and 9s more for like athletic stuff, like running or like tennis or things like that. Threes, when you're sitting down, is more than enough. What we're going to do is I want you guys to learn the pattern, like the 3-6-9 concept of the breathing. And what we're doing is we're breaking up a single breath into like breath fragments and we're breathing in spurts. So essentially we're tricking the body to think that we're taking more breaths than we actually are. So what I mean by that is like one inhale broken into 3 looks like this. And then an exhale of 3 would be. So even though it's only one inhale and one exhale, it's broken down into 3. And you guys can use these when you're running or doing other athletic stuff, especially with running. This is my favorite because it helps you not only keep a rhythm and tempo, but also to give yourself the illusion of breathing fast without actually breathing fast. So when you're running, you could be like, right? So it's all about rhythm. You guys will know the more that you work with me to learn breath work, I am huge on rhythm. The rhythm of your breathing pattern is everything. It determines a lot of the differences of your visuals and how you feel and whether it's going to be more euphoric or more kind of disharmonious and stressful. So even though we're getting into faster breathing patterns in some of these sessions, the key is don't lose the rhythm when we get faster, and you won't really stress yourself out that much. And you'll still get the euphoric kind of warm feeling like the universe loves you type feelings when you keep the rhythm. So no matter what, when we do these sessions, no matter what sessions we do, keep the rhythm, keep a sense of rhythm. And realistically, in life, aim to do the same. I've done classes where I literally only teach about rhythm and the importance of rhythm with breathing, and we only do stuff with matching music. In my courses, there's modules about that as well. But in this one, I just want to make that point so that you guys are just aware of it, that it's ideal to stay in a good rhythm, and you'll feel better if you do. So what are we going to do for this session particularly? I call this 3-6-9 top holds. So what we're going to do is anytime we start a breathwork session, we're always starting with a full exhale. You want to start with your lungs empty, get everything out, and then start fresh so you can fill your lungs up with fresh air and start the session off fresh. First, we're going to exhale completely, and then we start. So it's 3 in, 3 out, 3 in, out, in, hold. I know that was fast. I'm going to say it like 2 more times. So all the way out, and then 3 in, 3 out, 3 in, out, in, hold at the top. I'll show you guys an example of what it looks like. And then you lock and hold at the top. I will give you guys not a warning, but an anticipation here. This is a very intense session. Make sure that you have something behind you that you can kind of lean towards to catch you. Don't get hurt. Don't fall into, like, don't do this on your front concrete steps. Don't do this somewhere where, you know, you're like on the top step and you're going to fall down the whole staircase. Like, put yourself in a position where you're not going to get hurt. Don't like do it with concrete in front of you, all that. Make sure you're in a safe place. Do this at your own risk. But in general, you're going to experience something that I call, that we, you know, kind of came up with a name in Breathwork Bootcamp back in the day. We call it the connection. I call it the connection because it feels almost like your brain and your body is connecting to like a universal, like internal internet. So you gain access to like visuals and thoughts. And in some cases, you almost can feel like you're leaving your body. Really, you're going into your body, but you are, you know, like astral projecting in a sense. So you gain access to the connection to the ethereal world or the ethereal playground. And I'm not even fucking around. You guys will experience this in this session. You might wake up and be like, I've been gone for an hour. And you've only been gone for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. So take your time with this. We're going to take time in between rounds. This is really fun. I want you guys to kind of gain an awareness of this feeling. It's going to be intense. If you really do it right and you really get the postures right and you really squeeze the bandhas hard, you have the ability to really blast off like that, or you have the ability to ease into it slow. So go at your own pace and do whatever's comfortable with you. I don't want to scare any of you with this and make you like not want to do it because you feel like you might pass out. It's not inevitable that that's going to happen. But if you really like pull the postures in and you really lock the tongue and you really squeeze the root and you really breathe hard at the end and you breathe in strong as you possibly can, it's going to be very, very psychedelic and you'll get that feeling almost rush over you immediately. If you get scared and you want to turn it off, you can. The breath is always right there for you. So all you have to do if it's getting intense as you're holding and you're like, whoa, 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 this is too much, just breathe. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Just breathe and catch your breath. You're good. No matter where you go, Earth is always here when you get back and your body is waiting for you. So you're fine. There's no scenario where you leave and you don't come back with this. You're going to be fine. No matter what, your body returns to normal breathing patterns on its own, even if you pass out or pass in, as I like to say. So no matter what, nothing to fear. Have no fear. Try to relax. What we're going to do before we start the session is a little warm up to get you guys a little bit relaxed with some slow breathing, kind of tap into the breath and warm up a little bit. But I'm just giving you guys an outline of what we're doing so you know what to expect, so that in the moment throughout the session, you guys aren't overwhelmed with instruction. And while you're in that state, you're like trying to absorb information. It makes it way less fun and way less enjoyable and relaxing. Any questions about 369 top holds? And by the way, I'm going to continue to instruct you guys throughout, but now you guys will, at least you've heard it before. So when I tell you what to do, you know what I'm saying. Make sense? Everybody good? Thumbs up. We all good? Yeah, yeah. Okay. After that, we're going to do variations of what I call fire breaths. Fire breaths are very similar to the breath of fire, but I add different elements. And I call them fire breaths instead of breaths of fire, because I don't know if this is a worldwide thing, but in New Jersey, we use fire as a slang term to describe anything that's cool. So it's like, these breaths are like, they're fire. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not just like, it's not like a physical fire. It's like, you know, this is dope. And there's a lot of different variations. And there's a lot of different things that we're going to implement through here. So some of the things I'm going to have you do, just so you guys can get a sense, I'm going to have you guys, when you do holds, do different stuff with your body. So some of them, you're going to flex everything in your whole body while you're holding. And other things, you're going to like massage your eyelids with your palms. And other things, you're going to be clapping. Other ones, you're going to be, you know, doing a bunch of different shit. And I'm going to tell you what to do every time. And I'm going to, every hold, I'm going to be like, all right, on this one, do this. And just tell you exactly what to do. So they're easy. They're just going to be nothing that you guys have never seen before. You don't know how to do. You guys all know how to clap your hands. You all know how to flex your traps, whatever. Next, the last one that we're going to do. So we're going to do 3 different ones. First is 369 with top holds. Next is the fire breaths with the variations. And the third one is the Aum session. So we're going to end on slow because it is nighttime and you guys are probably going to bed. Some of you guys, it's super late. So we're going to relax at the end and do some slow ones that push in the other direction, more parasympathetic as opposed to sympathetic focused sessions. The last one is going to be Aums. We're going to make sounds. So essentially on these ones, this is where the locks come in a lot. You're going to be using them this pretty much entire session. So what you're going to do is, as you exhale, right, you exhale and hold, and I'm going to count for you guys. And then you're going to inhale all the way. We're not going to do any inhale holds on these. You're just going to immediately let out with the sound, right? So you hold on the exhale. I tell you guys when to inhale. Everyone inhales together. And then you let out with the sound. There are lots of different sounds that I teach for different reasons. Certain sounds correlate with different organs. You feel the vibrations in different areas of your body. You align your teeth in different ways and your tongue in different ways to make the different sounds so the vibrations go through your body in different patterns. So it affects your visuals. It affects the colors you see, things like that. But in this one, we're going to do one sound that kind of completes the loop. So it's ah, om. There's 3 parts to it. It's the ah, the o, and the So you'll notice the ah is more root. The o is kind of like it brings it up. It's like the transition. And then the is like mostly like face and head. So you'll feel the difference in the vibration. I'm telling you this so as you're doing the session, you can kind of experience it and pay attention to it yourself and be like, wow, interesting. The way that I make sounds affects the way that my body feels in a way that my organs are being vibrated by this stuff differently. And it affects, your human experience. And you'll see different visuals at different parts of the sound as well. Like the will look different than the root ah will look. And the more that you dive into this and the more time you spend doing the breath work and the more that you really, tap into this stuff and do it more consistently, you start to notice those subtle nuances. Also, the more you do it, the more that you will just get stronger visuals. Like you'll gain experience and it'll get not only easier, but also more fun. Your visuals will get stronger. It'll start to feel better. And overall, you just gain more familiarity. And when you're familiar with the basics of it, you can start to fine tune and look into the details and the little nuances of the experiences. Everybody with me? Anybody not excited? Good. Good. All right. Let's get started. First, what I want you guys to do is get into the position where you're ready to go. Sit at the edge of that seat. If you're going to turn on the lights and put your eye covers on, put your hat down, whatever kind of situational preparation you got to do. If you're going to put a pillow behind your back or in front of you just in case, you could do that. Whatever you got to do, now is the time to do it. Just close your eyes. Make sure you're comfortable. Just breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. Gently, silently, and slowly as you can. No holds. In and out. In and out. Build that mind-muscle connection with your diaphragm. Feel the belly expanding. Bring it in as you exhale. And just relax. With every exhale, you're releasing what is no longer serving you. Choose to let go of any emotion, thoughts, patterns, behaviors, relationships, or any other energies that are creating resistance to your continuance along your path with ease. Anything that's not meant for you already wants to leave on its own accord. So let it with every exhale. And with every inhale, you want to allow what is meant for you in. You want to make space. After you exhale it all out, you want to make space for what is meant for you to come in. As you inhale, you fill up that space with new, fresh air, new thoughts, new emotions, new experiences, new relationships, and new patterns. Everything you've ever wanted is already on its way to you, but you have to be open to accepting and receiving. You can also choose just to accept the mystery and allow anything that needs to be released, and anything that needs to be received to be received.
Yes, Sangha. Just wondering if you could speak to us
So if you're not clear on an intention of what you want to let out or what you want to bring in, you can allow it to just flow. But if there is something you want to set an intention for, now is a great time to set your intentions for the session. You can, what are you going to release with every exhale for yourself? What are you going to accept and open yourself up to receiving with each inhale? Take a minute and think about that and just relax into the breath. Keep your eyes closed and just breathe in and out. Get into that relaxed state. Allow your eyes to adjust to the darkness. If at any point your nose becomes clogged and you need to blow your nose into your shirt, by any means, I won't judge you. It's all good. We all been there. Blow it out. Snot rockets are welcome. Clear it all out. Really enjoy the slowness and relaxing nature of these next couple breaths, because after this we are going to start some intense, faster stuff. So enjoy the relaxing while it lasts. All right. Just a reminder of what we're going to do. You're going to take a full exhale and empty your lungs when I tell you. And then you're going to go 3 in, 3 out, 3 in, all the way out, all the way in, and lock and hold at the top. Don't open your eyes, but just give me a thumbs up if you're ready to go. Beautiful. All right, let's all do it. Take a full exhale, empty those lungs, get every last bit of air out. Give it a little spurt at the end. Get it all out. Empty those lungs. And here we go. 3 in. 3 out. 3 in. All the way out. All the way in. And lock and hold. Root, tongue, throat, eyes. When you need to, just go back to the relaxing breaths. Want to take it a step further, exhale all the way and hold on the exhale. Yeah, mouth closed, Curtis. I see you. You got it. You good. The tongue. That's the key. guys able to hear it when I make the breathing sounds? When I'm breathing, can you guys hear it? Okay, I'm gonna keep the mic closer to my nose on this one. You guys can hear it. Everybody good for the next round? Give me a thumbs up. All right. Here we go. Full exhale. Empty those lungs, get it all the way out. And 3 in. 3 out. 3 in. All the way out. And all the way in. And lock and hold. Root, throat, tongue, eyes. Squeeze that root. See you later. Here we go, next round. Actually, I'll let the song end. Next song start before we go. All right, here we go, round 3. We're gonna do 6 rounds total. We're almost halfway there. Here we go, full exhale. Let it all out. And hold for a second on that exhale. And lock. 3, 2, 1. 3 in. 3 out. 3 in. All the way out. All the way in and hold. Flex that root, suction that tongue, tuck the chin. Can't hold anymore, just return to the relaxing breath. Alright, in this next round, I want you guys to breathe twice as hard as you did in the last round. I want you guys to really, like, when you breathe in that last full inhale, I want you to breathe in super hard. And I want you to accelerate at the top, meaning like at the end of the inhale, you're breathing in as fast and hard as you can. I want you guys to all feel this at least one time. Let's fucking go. Here we go. Full exhale. Lock and hold for a couple seconds. And here we go. 3 in. 3 out. 3 in. All the way out. And all the way in hard. And lock and hold. Clench the root. Clench your fists. Breathe slow when you need to. And go back to the relaxing breaths. Don't fight it when it comes over you. All right, next round. Here we go. We got 2 more to go. Let it rip. Full exhale. Lock and hold. Full inhale. 3. 3 out. 3 in. All the way out. And all the way in hard. And lock and hold. Shoulders back. Flex the root. Chest out. Chin down. Tongue suctions the roof of your mouth. Breathe when you need to.
Don't think about all those things you feel. Just be glad to be here. Don't think about all those things you feel. Just be glad to be here. Don't think about all those things you feel.
All right, last round. Who's ready? Put your hand up if you're ready. Okay, okay. There we go. On this one, I want you to do everything a little bit faster and strong. This is the last one, so I want you guys to go hard as fuck. Breathe as hard as you can. Here we go. Full exhale. Get it all out. Hold at the bottom. Lock and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 3 in, 3 out, 3 in, all the way out, all the way in. And lock and hold. Breathe when you need to. Ready? Just go back to the relaxing breaths. And just breathe. Come back to earth. Get ready for the next set. Got the fire breaths coming up. Fire breaths. Fire breaths are in through your nose and out through your nose very quick. So keep your tongue sucked into the roof of your mouth. It's going to sound like this. You want to find rhythm. We're going to get started with this round in a sec. Each round, you're going to start with your own pace, and then towards the end of the round, we're going to get faster and faster. So you're at full speed, and then we're going to hold. Who's ready to go? Hands up. Find your rhythm. Here we go. And when the beat drops, go. Going, keep going. Body might start to get hot, that's okay. Might start to get a little tingly, that's okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, you gotta push. Don't quit on me. Faster. Go faster. All of you breathe faster. Come on. Push it. Push it to full sprint. Maximum speed. I want to see every single one of you struggling. Go as fast as you fucking can. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Faster, 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 faster. And full exhale. Breathe all the way out. And all the way in. And lock and hold, and put your palms over your eyelids and move them around. Press on your eyelids. You can do it over the eye mask if you need to. Pressure on the eyelids. Everybody's doing great. When you need to exhale, go back to the relaxing breaths. Get ready for the next round. Yeah. You guys get me psyched. Everybody's killing it. Great work. All right, here we go. Back at it. Fire breaths. On these ones, I want you guys to clap your hands too while you're doing the fire breaths. Find a rhythm with the claps and the breaths. Yeah. There you go, Nicole. You got it. Reggie, clap a little harder, a little faster. You got it. Keep going. Keep your elbows out to the side. There you go. Keep those breaths fast. Here you go. And faster. Everybody go faster. Full speed clapping, full speed breathing. 5, 4, keep going. Come on, faster, harder. 3, come on, come on, come on. 2, 1, and fully exhale through your nose. Get all that air out. And once you're empty, full inhale, accelerate at the top, and lock and hold. And I want you to smack your stomach. Throw on your stomach. There you go, Josh. Looks like some of you didn't even need it. When you need to go back to those relaxing breaths, get ready for the next round. On this next round, we're going to do just regular fire breaths for the breathing part. And then on the hold, I want you guys to flex everything. Flex every muscle in your body that you could possibly flex. The beginning of the fire breaths on this one, this beat's a little slower, so keep with the beat. You guys can get started. And we're going to go for just a little bit longer on this one. You can clap if you want, Reggie, but you don't have to.
Smell of you, baby, my senses be praised. Smell of you, baby, my senses be praised. Kissing and running away. Kissing and running away.
You guys get the tempo.
My senses be praised.
Sink into that rhythm.
My senses be praised.
Feel the rhythm in your body. Let it flow through. Breath along with the beat.
Nothing will stand
Fill
in
in
your
your nose, out
way.
your nose.
Nothing will harm you. Nothing will stand in your way.
You guys hear my breaths when I do that, and is it helpful? Thumbs up and thumbs up.
My senses
Can't even hear me?
be praised.
Okay, that's annoying. All right, I'll talk along with it then.
Senses be praised.
Keep going, keep going. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, bing, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, out, in, 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 out. That's the tempo. Song goes crazy. All right, we're gonna start speeding it up soon. right, here we go. Faster. Keep it going. Speed it up. 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 Come on, push. I want to see every single one of you guys push. I want to see struggling. Let's go, DeVito. Keep it going. Adrian, keep it going. Paul, come on. Reggie, come on. Nicole, Teresa, Josh, Curtis, let's fucking go. Speed it up. I can't see you guys, but Miguel, Keisha, Shiva, let's fucking go. Speed it up hard. Go, 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 go. Breathe, 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 breathe. Fast, 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 fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. All of it out. Nice. Get it all out. And full aggressive inhale in. And flex everything. Flex your chest, flex your arms, flex your shoulders, your back, your jaw, clench your teeth, clench your legs, your feet, your toes, your calves, clench everything as hard as you fucking can. Squeeze. Good. Great job, Josh. Vito, great job. Curtis, great job. Teresa, way to be. Good job, guys.
Nothing will stop you. Nothing will stand in your way.
All right, we got one more round. Enjoy the relaxing breaths till the next song comes on. This one is fast. There's multiple rhythms that you can align with in the same song. So if you need to break it down and go slower, you can. I'll break it down for you. Whenever you guys are ready, you can get started. In, out, 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 in, out. Breathe, 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 breathe. You guys got it. Keep it going. On the next beat drop, I want you guys to absolutely sprint with your breathing. Just go as fast as you possibly fucking can. Mouth closed, in through the nose, out through the nose. Little quick, little breath. Fast as you fucking can. Let's go. As soon as that beat drops, rip it. We're only gonna go for like 15 seconds. Go. Yeah, gosh, let's fucking go. Come on, Nicole, you got it. Push yourself, push yourself. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out. Exhale all the way. And inhale all the way. And lock and hold. Breathe when you need to. All right, a little change of speed now. Great job, everybody. You guys all did amazing. We are done with the fast stuff now. Now, for a minute, I want you guys to just slow it down and just breathe full breaths. In through your nose, out through your nose. Nice and slow and silent and gentle. I love teaching these sessions, man. So fun.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Man, that last breath was so easy and was so comfortable. It was so easy to just hold. That last one felt so easy at the end. At the start, it was such a struggle for me. So.
Fuck yeah. Love that. You guys all did great. Great job. All right, now I'm not going to tell you that this is going to be any easier. It's going to be differently difficult. So we just pushed to see how much you could do, how much you could breathe, how hard you could go. Now we're going to do the opposite. How long can you go without breathing? How much can you push yourself to do less? How much can you just sit with the uncomfortableness without doing anything about it? We're gonna find out. All right, who's ready for this next round? Who's ready? Give me thumbs up. Give me something. Okay. Who's feeling good right now? Okay. All right, let's get those eyes closed, ready to go. Eyes back closed if they weren't still closed the whole time. Get back into those relaxing breaths so you're ready to go when we start. The more relaxed you are throughout this next section, the easier it will be. Right. So just a reminder of the instructions for this session. We're going to be doing sumo breaths with the Aum sounds. So what that means is we're going to be holding on the exhales, and then we're going to be fully inhaling, and then right at the top, we're not holding, we're just letting go with the sound Aum. There's 3 parts to the sound: A, O, and So I'm going to give you guys an example. You guys can listen and hear it and then go from there. So here we go. So it's a full exhale, then a full inhale after you hold. So that's what it's going to sound like. Luca, great to have you here. I got something to run your way afterwards, so if you want to send me a message, I'd love to get in touch. But do what you got to do, brother. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate the support as always. All right. You ready to go? We'll do 5-second exhale holds, and we'll do 20-second sounds to start. And then I'll get a little bit longer if I see you guys can handle it. Let's fucking do it. All right, whenever you guys are ready, take a nice full exhale, empty those lungs, and lock and hold. Root, tongue, throat, eyes, abs if you can, and hold. Full inhale. And finish that exhale. Get the rest of the air out of your lungs. Lock and hold. Root, tongue, throat, eyes, abs. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Finish that exhale. Try to keep your teeth closed while you make these sounds. So you really feel the vibration. Lock and hold at the bottom. Inhale. Finish that exhale. Lock and hold at the bottom. Inhale. Finish that exhale, empty those lungs, lock and hold. Inhale. Finish that exhale. Empty those lungs. And lock and hold. You guys are doing great. Inhale. Finish that exhale. Lock and hold. 5 down, 5 to go. You guys got this. Halfway through. Inhale. Finish that exhale, lock and hold. Gonna push a little longer now, just a little bit longer. Inhale. Keep going. And finish that exhale. Breathe all the way out and lock and hold. You got it, hold. Good job, Curtis. Inhale. Keep going, push. And exhale. All the way out and hold. We'll make this quick. Breathe in now. Keep going. Okay, finish that exhale. Lock and hold. Everybody gets one cheap breath right now. Take a deep breath in. And a nice gentle breath out. And lock and hold again. And here we go. Full inhale. 3 to go. Finish that exhale, lock and hold. 2 more to go. You guys got it. Push. You can do it. Here we go. Inhale. Close those teeth, Reggie.
I know I dream about her all day. I think about it with her clothes off. I'm riding round with my system pumping LSD. I look for ways to say I love you, but I ain't into making love.
Finish that exhale, lock and hold. Last one.
Maybe I'm just rapping to this
Here we go.
LSD.
Hold it. Hold it.
She ain't a stranger to the city.
And inhale. Go ahead.
I introduce her to this hippie life. We make love under pretty lights. LSD. I get a feeling it's a tripping night. The mother drugs just don't fit me right. Girl, I really fucking want love sex dream. Another quarter to the face is gone. Make no mistakes, it's on a leap of faith. So low, it takes a place. Feeling that you crave. Love sex
Finish
dream.
that exhale and go back to the relaxing breaths. And just breathe. Come back to earth a little bit. Great job, guys. You all did amazing. Keep your eyes closed. Just keep that gentle, silent breaths going. Keep your eyes closed and just relax now. Back to those regular relaxing breaths, nice and silent and slow and gentle. Try to get to the point where you don't even hear your own breath. No more holds. Just in and out, as you please. I want you guys to take a moment, be grateful for yourselves coming in here tonight, doing the work yourself. All you have to invest in life is your breath. I'm grateful that you all chose to invest them wisely here with me tonight. Now take this time as you breathe slow to visualize your intentions for tomorrow. What are you going to continue to release with every exhale? And what are you remaining open to receiving as you inhale? You can see it now. It already exists. And you can choose to align with it. Keep breathing in through your nose, nice and slow and silent, and for as long as you need to. Whenever you're comfortable, you can open your eyes. We are done. Stay muted for a minute. Let everybody wake up at their own pace. And we can open up for some questions. And I got some stuff to tell you guys. Nobody leave yet. You don't want to miss out. Go to the end of the song. About 30 seconds. I took this whole time. All right. How's everybody feeling?
Amazing.
You feel good.
Yeah, that was great, bro. That was really great.
Awesome. Glad you guys enjoyed. So real quick, I got some cool stuff I want to tell you about. As you know, I've been out for a little bit and I'm coming back into the breathwork coaching game. So I want to give you guys a little update on what I'm up to. And then after this, we can go to questions. You guys can ask me literally whatever you want about health, about whatever, to answer every question that you guys could possibly have, whether that's about breathing or health or nutrition or any of the changes I've made myself or anything. The floor is yours. But first, the floor is mine real quick. So let me share my screen real quick. What I want to tell you guys about tonight is CaputoHub Premium. Josh in here is already a member, so he's already familiar. Can everybody see the screen and you guys can hear me well?
Yes.
Yes.
So CaputoHub Premium platform is the new way that I'm structuring how I'm offering all of my coaching. So for those of you who really enjoyed this session, you want to keep working with me, want to keep doing breath work with me, we really barely scratched the surface tonight. There's so many different techniques that I teach and so much cool experience that you can get through this breath work. And I want to offer that in a way that's structured the best way possible so that the most people as possible can enjoy it. I'm going to break that down for you right now. So the purpose of this platform is to provide you with everything that you need, from breathwork guided sessions live like this to, recorded courses to coaching live and even community. The goal of it is to help you start from wherever you are, get to where you want to go, learn what you want to know, and enjoy the whole journey to get there. This is for you if you are needing to build a stronger connection with your breathing, or you felt like you've been disconnected from your breath in the past. If you are aiming to increase your VO2 max, improve your Bolt score, hold your breath longer. If you don't know what any of those are, just holding your breath longer, getting better at breathing and more efficient at breathing for your health in general and for athletic performance. Also, if you are pursuing a spiritual journey and looking to use the breath as a vehicle for new spiritual experience, or you're seeking a psychedelic experience without having to actually take drugs. If you are looking for a quick and easy way to relieve stress and anxiety. If you're desiring more energy in general, but also that energy with more calmness and less stress. If you're wanting to lose weight and get more shredded. If you're struggling with serious health complications and diseases, and you're ready to pursue an alternative route to the typical medical or pharmaceutical options you've been presented with. If you are motivated to add years to your life and life to your years simultaneously. And if you are, for the older people, if you're longing for the youth that you once had and you're wanting it back, then this is good for you. Does any of that apply to any of you guys? Give me a thumbs up, hand up. Does any of you guys fall into any of those categories? Awesome. Okay, cool. So here's what you're going to get. Let's go into it. Every week we do guided sessions like this. They're about 2 hours scheduled, usually end up going longer because I always take forever at the end and answer everybody's questions and, talk for a million years after. And then we also have, in addition to the guided breathwork sessions that are like this, we have live weekly group coaching, and that is pertaining to all things health. That is for nutrition, sleep, circadian rhythm regulation, muscle building, weight loss, any kind of health related stuff that you need. I stay on for everybody, all members, and answer all questions and teach lessons and give lectures about any topics that any of you guys want to learn about pertaining to health. And if it's a topic that you guys want to learn about that I'm not particularly considering myself an expert in, I bring in other experts to talk to you guys, to give you guys lectures. So there's a lot of value in learning that goes on within the community as well. So there's 2 calls. One is the health coaching calls per week, and one is the guided breathwork sessions like we did tonight. It also includes all of my courses. There's 7 of them as of now, and I'm adding new each month. The next one, one of the next ones that's coming out is the breathwork one. So my previous breathwork bootcamp program, I'm bringing all of the breathwork that was in there and actually adding even more stuff that I've learned and come into since, the last time I've coached breathwork. So all of that will be in that course recorded, as well as we go through them together in the weekly calls. We also have a private network in Discord. So the community is in there. So you guys can share your breathing playlist. You guys can see my playlist. You guys can share ideas or new experiences and kind of just communicate with each other and network with each other. There's a channel in there that's a lounge. So basically it's like a video audio chat that you guys can pop in with each other at any time and kind of chop it up or share ideas and share experiences, etc. That's pretty much everything that you get for the program. And if you're interested in just the breathing, I have something for you guys at the end too. So here's a couple testimonials from back in the day. For the people who are watching this recording, you guys can, even for you guys, I'm not going to read every single one because there's a lot of them in here. I'm just going to scroll through them, and then you guys can go back to the recording and read them if you want. I'm going to do that real quick. If you guys can skim if you want in the meantime. A lot of powerful testimonials. I was going through these yesterday. I'm glad I'm starting to get back into the breath work. As you guys know, my prices used to be really high for my programs. I decided recently to prioritize reaching more people over charging super high prices. I've sold courses, as those of you who have been around for a long time, anywhere from like $97 for basic info all the way up to $3,300 for advanced, breathwork bootcamp programs. In order to be able to offer these services that people over the last few years have been basically begging me to start offering again, I knew that I had to find a better and more affordable way to bring this to people, to more people. So I included everything all at once. So, the in-depth science-backed textbooks I've written, lifestyle and training courses, breathwork stuff, education on the lifestyle pillars that I recommend everyone live by. I included the live breathwork and the health coaching like I described to you before with the coaching calls and the live breathwork sessions every week. I also included the Discord and the community, the private community for everyone to interact and ask questions. In the Discord as well, I answer questions on the fly. So if you guys were to ever ask questions in the Discord about anything, I always answer at least within the same day, usually a lot faster than that. I help you guys with whatever you need as fast as possible. You guys get priority to my time over anyone else. Like before I even think about looking at my Instagram DMs, I'm looking at Discord. Now, instead of charging what I would normally charge individually for all the stuff, there's lots of different courses and they make up lots of different, lots of fucking courses. The hormones courses, the lifestyle courses, the metabolic muscle method, the synchronized circadian system, natty nutrition, avoiding poison course. There's lots of different courses in there. Alpha abs, which is coming out this month. So there's a lot of different ones. So all of those constitute almost $4,000 if I was to sell them individually. The live group coaching, what I used to charge for that was over $3,000, and the private community would be around $200 a month. So sold separately, all these things could be over $7,000. And now I am offering them for only $247 per month. And for you guys today, I'm giving you a discount on top of that because you came to this class. You guys can get 20% off your first month. So you can start today for $197.60. So make sure that you use the CaputoHub 20 code to get that 20% discount. So if you're watching the recording right now, you guys will have a button on the same page as the recording that you're watching that will link you to the same page that I'm putting in the chat for them right now. And it'll also have the CaputoHub 20 discount code there for you. Josh is a member right now. Josh, if there's anything you want to say about the community so far.
Yeah, I was just contemplating that. I didn't want to step on your toes or anything, but I'm in the group and Nick goes above and beyond. I've been really happy. He's taken some time with me personally to go over some blood work, and he stays on. Literally our calls go for hours on Sundays. He'll just sit there and talk to you about anything, and he's so well resourced and knowledgeable on everything. And if he doesn't know the answer, he's gonna go to the lab and figure it out and report back. So I can't thank you enough, Nick. I'm really happy with you, brother.
Appreciate you, brother. So now I will go into the next one. This is if you're only interested in the breathing. So there is an option for you to only get the breathing stuff. So you can sign up for the TCM Breath membership and gain access to just the weekly breathwork sessions, the TCM Breath Course, and the breathwork section of the CaputoHub community. You can save a little money this way. So basically here's the breakdown of the differences between CaputoHub Premium and the TCM Breath membership. CaputoHub Premium includes everything that's in the TCM Breath membership, but it just also includes all of the other courses that aren't pertaining to the breath work. And it also includes other channels in the Discord community. So like channels about nutrition, sharing recipes, food sourcing, resources to links to different supplements and personal care products and blue light blocking glasses and all different stuff that I recommend. All the links are in the CaputoHub community for the premium guys. The TCM Breath membership just includes the section of the Discord that is relevant for the breathwork stuff. So that's really the main objective difference. And the courses, the TCM Breath membership only comes with the TCM Breath course. And I also actually decided today after I made this presentation that it's also going to include the Alpha Abs course, which is my program about how to build your abdominal muscles and gain control. Because I feel like it's relevant to the breath work, how, you guys have seen me do the nollie with the rolling abs and gaining control of the muscles and doing the vacuums and stuff. So that's all part of Alpha Abs. It's also part of the TCM breath course, but combined, they both have pretty much everything that I teach on it. Yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown for the TCM breath membership. It's normally $126 a month. So for your first month, it would be $100 a month. So you would get 20% off, $26 a month. off. All the coaching calls in the Caputo Hub Premium are 3 hours per week, or 3 hours per call, and then 2 hours per call for the breath work. So if you break it down to hourly, you're paying me $9.88 an hour for your first month, and you're paying me $12.35 an hour the rest of the months for all these calls. And then the breathwork one, $15.75 an hour or $12.50 an hour for the first month. Great, Nicole. Glad to hear that. Super excited to start working with you. It's going to be awesome. So it's month to month, right? Let's say you join your first month and you think that it's not worth it, or you don't like me, which is never going to happen. But if it happens and you decide, you want to leave, you can leave whenever you want. It's month to month. So every single month I have to earn you staying. You make the conscious decision to stay or to not stay. And whether you stay or not stay, no hard feelings. I've had people leave and then come back. You can discontinue, take a couple months off if you need, come back whenever you need. I'm always here whenever you guys are ready to make it happen. I'm ready to make it happen. The discount code is the exact same code, CaputoHub20. So is anybody going to sign up right now? Anybody? Yeah, Teresa? Okay.
Just a big thank you. It's so nice to have you back with the breath work. It's really nice to be working with you. Thank you so much.
Nicole, where are you at? Which one are you going to do? The premium or the breathwork one? What do you feel?
The premium for now.
Okay, cool.
Still a good session. I really enjoyed it. I'll probably sign up for the TCM Breathwork, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, Nick, I just want to comment on the thing you called connection. I had a stroke a couple of years ago, and ever since then, I felt like I've just been psychedelically tripping out for the past 2 years. Half my body was paralyzed, actually. The right side of my body was paralyzed from head to toe. So it's been a crazy journey trying to regain that back. It's hard to tell now. I've worked hard to get a lot back. I still don't know where my right arm is and right side of my face is at, a lot of the time. But doing this breath work was one of the first and few times where I just felt like my body come like this. Like something, there's like different levels of consciousness, and something was able to like just get through the weird, just the numbness that I typically feel. So this stuff's the real deal, man. I've done breathwork before. I used to teach it years ago, but the stroke took a lot from me, and to be led in the way that you led it was actually felt very healing, man. So yeah, just gotta give you a lot of gratitude and props. That was awesome.
Wow, fuck yeah, that is awesome. Thank you for sharing that, bro.
Absolutely.
Some of the things you guys tell me when you guys do this breath work that happens is just fucking unbelievable. It's like I would never expected to hear that, but I fucking love it, man. Wow.
I feel hyped, man, because I've been trying to bust my ass just to find like some sense of like what a whole body normally feels like, and this was like really key, man. So my recovery, even from this point, is going to skyrocket. I can feel it already.
Nick, I just want to say thanks again, Gucci, as usual. And something that I really appreciate about you is you're never in a rush. You're never hurried. You always give full presence and whatever time it takes to work through whatever it is. And I've never felt rushed with you. And that's uncommon in groups I've been in. So much love. All right. Great to meet everybody. I'm out. We'll see y'all.
Man, it's so inspiring to have you back teaching breathwork. This is, I think I first came across you when you were doing that, and you sort of made that connection in my mind that when I think of Nick, breathwork and like equals life type thing. And then when you're back, it feels good that you're back, man. And I'm willing to take as much as I can from that information and learn from you, so that I can excel as well.
Fuck yeah. Appreciate you being here, brother.